Our story begins with a boy named Max who lived with his father in a small village. Max's father owned a little workshop where he repaired cars and other machines, and every day after school, Max went to the shop to help him. Max had a big dream. He wanted to build a car that the world had never seen before. Whenever he talked about this dream with his friends, they laughed at him. They told him he was poor and that in a forgotten village like theirs, such a dream was impossible. But Max's excitement never faded. One day, Max decided to share his dream with his father. His father listened carefully and then said, "I'm sure you can achieve it. No thought comes into our mind without a reason. Maybe God has written this in your destiny." Hearing this gave Max even more motivation. But life suddenly changed. Max's father became very sick and couldn't work anymore. Max had to run the workshop alone. At first, it was extremely difficult for him because he didn't know much about repairs. So he made a decision. He began reading books about car repair, practicing more and learning every day. One day, a wealthy-looking man brought his car to Max for repair. After Max fixed the car perfectly, the man said, "Why don't you move to the city? You're very talented. You could earn much more there." Max told him he didn't have enough money. He also shared his dream of building a unique car. The man said, "I will help you." Max was overjoyed. When they reached the city, the man introduced Max to a big company. But the company did not believe in Max. They gave him a job as a cleaner. Max didn't complain. He was happy just to work in such a place. While others worked, he listened carefully and learned a little more every day. One day, the employees of the company were working on a new car project. They were trying to design a new model, but no one could come up with a successful design. That night, Max stayed in the company after everyone left and worked on the design himself. By morning, he had created a complete design. When the workers saw it, they were shocked, and the company finally gave Max an official position. At first, everything went very well for him. But after 1 month, the company went bankrupt. Max was unemployed again. He felt heartbroken and said, "God, why did this happen?" With no other choice, he went back to the wealthy man for help once more. With the man's support, Max opened a small repair shop in the city. Because of his great talent, he quickly gained many customers. After a few years, Max was able to expand his small shop into a full company. Today, he owns one of the most famous car manufacturing companies in the world. And from this story, we learn something important. Sometimes God places obstacles in our path so that we can reach better places. Trust God's plans, and if you learn something from this video, write it in the comments, like the video, and visit my channel.